For the student portion, to give them this home or out of school assignment, it is helpful if you give them certain paper, like a cardstock to write on. That'll really be nice for those written words, assuming that you want them to have the words written out. You can go to your local printing places and ask if they have scraps of cardstock. I got mine from a local place called Minuteman Press in Greeley. And they were really awesome. They had all these left over from posters, and so they graciously gave me a huge stack. So thank you to them. Students will need a writing utensil. You might want to have them write out the words and then ask for an adult to trace it in a darker color, or use washable markers, something that will be safe for them to do on their own, or they can always have an adult help them write it out if necessary. Having a camera is helpful. If they don't have access to a camera, they could write down their words and then maybe come to school and draw a picture, or see if they have the same objects at school that they could use, and you could help them take photos. Having a photo sharing system is helpful. I use Google Photos for a lot of what I do, and then I can just send a link to either adults, or adults could send a link to me through that system. Dropbox also has a link sharing system. There should be some other cloud-based devices to cater to the needs of your families, to make sure it's something that is accessible, hopefully free, and something fun that they can really get into. I found when I was doing this and taking my photos that it was really helpful to have a checklist, because sometimes you get excited about a letter, like, oh, look at this. And then you forget you already have a duplicate. Or if they're older, maybe they can make their own checklist and they could write out all their words. And for the teacher portion, you'll want some sort of photo sharing system, and you might have something already set up through your district or your school. You may have a school website that you can send out links to them, and maybe conversely, they can send things back to you. You'll have to figure out what will work with your families. Once you're done, it'll be nice to have a device to showcase the photos, so a smartboard, a projector, or if you have TVs, it'll be nice to show to the whole school. Having some sort of organizational tool when you're done to organize into albums can be very helpful. You could organize an album for each student, or you can do a class set, which we'll talk about later. Another thing to keep an eye out for is some photo printing companies like Snapfish will have really cheap prints. I think they do penny prints a couple times a year. So you can get 99 prints, like regular photo size, for 99 cents. You still have to pay for shipping and handling, but they can really save some money. When you're all done, it's great to share with the school or the district or parents. There's so many wonderful things going on in your classrooms that it's really good to share those things with the world.